Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for being so punctual today. I hope that you have recharged your batteries during the weekend so you can have enough energies to participate in today's class activities. Um, let me help, let me show you today's agenda. Just wait a sec. There we are. We're gonna resume lesson number 2. Or I think that we didn't start it last week. We finished unit number 1 or lesson number 1. So we're gonna move and work over lesson number 2. The topic for the class is there is and there are. And you can find it in your English ID pages 64 and 65. So if you have your books, I really suggest you to open it to page 64. Here we have today's agenda. We're gonna talk a bit about the importance, the relevance of the role of women in El Salvador and in the world. We're gonna read and analyze, share points of view about the quotations related to this special day. Then we're gonna watch a video related to there is, there are, and finally we're gonna continue working on your books. First and foremost, I need a volunteer to read this quotation, please. Can be either a boy or a girl.
Ay,
Please.
Bueno,
¿qué lee la niña?
Okay, o Adriel, in honor of women today, remember that today is the International
no,
Women's Day.
querido, Adriel.
Okay, Adriel, please.
Okay, beautiful girl, you were born to do great things, so believe in yourself.
Thank you very much. So does anybody wants to say something about it? I bet that most of your teachers have been talking to you about the importance of the role of women in El Salvador, of the development of this country, haven't they? Do you want to share some thoughts or POVs related to this quotation and also to today's celebration? Anybody? Do you want to say something? You know that women play an important role in the development of economy, education, and many things in this country and also in Latin America. And why not around the world? We have a lot of leaders who are women. And you know what a leader does, right? Is to make some impact in other people's lives. Okay, Chelsea, you want to say something?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
I think that the woman is an important part of the life. The woman is so how can I tell you? Is a person like wherever, and I hate that the people say the woman are so bad or so, I don't know how to say, baby,
Weak.
weak. Yeah, and I don't think that because so many women are do the any man can do after, and
Exactly.
that is the point they want to touch in this class, and only that.
Thank you so much. So what Chelsea has pointed out is so true. I mean, I don't understand why you are considered the weak gender. You're not the weak gender, um, because many women in El Salvador, they have to raise their children because there's no men in the picture. You see, they have to, I don't know, be the leaders, support for the family, support for themselves, and to overcome a lot of obstacles that society is planting all around the way. And even though they are known as the weak gender, and it is not true, like Chelsea has just said. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Anybody else want to say something? Maybe a boy, a congratulating message or something, or another girl who wants to say how proud you are to be a woman.
Hi, teacher. Well, I want to say that in Salvador we had an example. For example, Prudencia Ayala. I think she was a very important woman in this country. And yeah, I'm proud of being a woman.
Yeah, there are a lot of prominent women, like you say. Prudencia is one of the clearest examples and well-known examples of women who have struggled against all the setbacks that society has, like I said, has put in the way of life. And there is no sense of this. Just because of one gender, you cannot show contempt on others. And these women, they understood the message. They got it very clear. And so they fought against all that system that relegated women just for housework. But nowadays, we have seen that these things have changed. And thanks because all of these women's deeds. Thank you, Angie. Anybody else? More comments about this quotation? And for sure, also, Chelsea says something about being able to do men's work. Nowadays, you can see in your house, in your neighborhood, in society in general, that women are doing men's job as well. Things that are traditionally relegated to men uh, have been doing by women these days. So if I have no more comments, let's move to the next part. There is a video in YouTube that I want to share with you. It's related to there is and there are. This part right here, the second point in the agenda. And there we are. Just let me know if you can hear.
Welcome to English Tonight. In this video lesson, you will learn when.
Are you able to listen?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
There is or there are in English. You will use there is when you are talking about one singular thing. There is one singular thing, and you will use there are when you're talking about more than one or plural. More than one with there are, and there is singular. Let's look at some examples. There is a dog. So there's one dog. There is a dog. There are 3 dogs. More than one. There are 3 dogs.
So the first thing you gotta know, or at least the first thing you gotta remember, is that we use there is and there are to express existence of something. You see, to express existence. If there exists a particular thing, a particular object, if you can find it, if you can see it, and there is for singular when you have only one subject, and there are when you have more than one, like in the example here. You see there is a dog, there are 3 dogs. Or you can say just there are dogs. But if you want to be more specific, you said there are 3 dogs. But remember that what really matters here is that you are expressing the existence of something.
There is a soccer ball. One soccer ball. There is a soccer ball. There are two balls, or there are some balls. There are more than one. There is a monkey. One monkey. There is a monkey. There are 5 monkeys. Or there are many monkeys. Again, more than one. There are 5 monkeys. There are many monkeys. Now let's learn how to ask questions with there is and there are. All you're going to do is switch word order. So instead of saying there is, you'll say is there? And instead of saying there are, you will say are there? Let's look at some examples. Is there a dog?
So this is just the structure for questions. So at the beginning, we were expressing affirmative sentences and we said there is. When you ask a question, a just no question, like in the examples you can see on the screen, you swap the position of the verb be with the word there. And instead of saying there is, you ask, is there? And at the end, you have the question mark that is indicating that you are asking something.
So is there one dog? Is there a dog? Are there 3 dogs? Why, yes, there are. Is there a soccer ball? Are there 2 balls? Or are there some soccer balls on the field? Again, you're asking if there's more than one if you're using are there. Is there a monkey? Are there 5 monkeys? Or are there many monkeys? Are there many monkeys at the zoo? You should now know when to use there is.
That's a commercial. So now, do you have any questions related to there is, there are? What do we use it for? When do we use there is and when do we use there are?
There is using when the is singular and there are using that is plural.
Thank you very much, Wilfredo. Thank you very much. There is for singular, like you said, and there are for plural form. And I repeat, you use them when you are expressing existence of something. Let's now contextualize this grammar explanation to the topic that we've been studying lately, which is house, rooms, and objects in the house. Let's ask, for instance, Douglas and Manuel. Are you here? Are you online, Douglas? Douglas and Manuel. No, you're not online. Yes, your avatar is. Let's see. Christian Hernandez. Are you online, Christian? No. Isaac Martinez. Not here. So many
Teacher,
of, hello? Who spoke? Abner.
you you were the book right now.
Yeah, no, well, before to go through the book, this is a previous question.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a previous question. Let me see, is Laura Garay here? Laura Garay? Are you online or are you having lunch? Because this is lunchtime, right? Kind of. Fernando Elias, are you online, Fernando?
Yes, teacher.
Hello, Fer. Tell me, Fernando, using there is and there are, can you describe the object in your living room? For
Yes.
example, in my living room, there's a TV set, there are some sofas, etc. Now tell me about yours, please.
There is a TV.
Mhm.
There are two. How do you say cojín? I don't remember.
Those are pillows.
There are three pillows in the
Mhm,
sofa.
mhm,
There is a carpet.
mhm. Oh, you
There
have a
are two.
carpet.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
There is a table.
Uh-huh.
And there are two. How do you say bocina?
Speak
Bocinas.
speakers.
Speakers. Yeah, there are
Speakers.
two speakers.
Okay, thank you so much. A very sophisticated living room. You have a carpet, a rug, some other people might say. Thank you so much. Let me see. Alcira Sura. Alcira, are you online? Well, apparently she's not.
She
Uh,
respond in the chat.
Let me see. Yeah, she said hi. Hi. Alcira, can you, if you don't have a microphone or if your microphone is not working properly, you can use the chat box and describe your bedroom. There is a bed, there is tarara, 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 and we're gonna wait for your answer in the chat. Oh, okay, okay. We're gonna wait for you to respond. Whereas maybe, let me see, Sofia Garcia. Sofia Garcia. Are you online? Are you having lunch? Okay, while my dear Alcira is texting her response, let's open your books and I will let you know which page. I think that we are on page 63 or 62. We finished 62. Okay, we are in 63, in the last part of page 63. So if you have your books with you, let's focus on grammar, exercise number 3. There was and there were. What is the difference between there is and there are and there was and there were? What is the difference?
What page, teacher?
63. 63. Let me see. I have a response here in the chat. Well, I can see the chat. I will stop sharing. So Alcira is saying that in her bedroom, there is a bed, there is a table, and there is a wardrobe. Thank you very much. And so now, page 63. What is the difference, my friends, between there is and there was and there were and there are? What's the difference here?
There was is used one one object, and there were two objects.
Two or more, two or more. And in past tense, in past tense. If you want to say, I have one bathroom in my house, it's not correct. You have to say there is or there are, in this case there was, because we were using the past tense. There was is the past tense of there is. There were is the past tense for there are. Simple as that. And Alcira is also saying that it's very small. Oh, your room is very small. So my room is very small as well. So now let's complete this grammar chart with the best response. So singular, in positive, is there?
Was.
There was. In negative, you can say there was no, or there wasn't. The contraction wasn't. In questions, remember that in questions, we switch the position of the words. So in question, we said was.
There.
Was there, exactly. Then in plural, there were, there, in negative, here, were no, or the contraction, weren't. There weren't. And in the question you have? Where. Were there any, and then you ask, were there any beds? There were any sofas? There were any TV sets? So whatsoever. Then you have some exercise to complete on grammar 128. So let's move please to that page. Is the green section. So your book got different colors. I don't know if you have noticed that they are arranged in colors, and the green section is the one that corresponds for grammar focus. So let's move to that page, please. Grammar 128. Let's see. Here it is. 128. We have some exercises on page 129. 1A, correct the mistakes from 1 to 5. We have some mistakes in these sentences right here. Page grammar 129. So we are just here. I will read it and you will correct it, please. Number 1, no had television when my dad was a child. What is the mistake in here? No had television when my dad was a child. No had is the mistake. How can you fix it?
There wasn't.
There wasn't. Excellent. There wasn't. So let me see if I can write the answer in a sticky note. No, I can't. Or maybe a notepad. Yeah, in my notepad. But it's too big. No, it's not a good idea. Okay, there wasn't television. Number 2, in my last house, there wasn't any closets. What is the mistake in here? In my last house, wasn't. Yes, that's the mistake. And the correction, the correct form? Weren't. Yeah, there weren't any closets. Number 3, there no was, wow, it sounds weird. There no was food in the kitchen on weekends, on weekdays. There no was, it's very complicated to read it, food in that kitchen on weekdays.
There was no.
Ah, exactly. You have to change the order. Was not, or you can use also the contraction. Wasn't. Either way is correct. 4. Were not there two bathrooms and a toilet downstairs? Were not there two bathrooms and a toilet downstairs?
There weren't.
There
There
weren't.
weren't. Exactly. There weren't. Or were not. No. We'll see the answer. 5. No, was there couch or chair in that hotel room?
There wasn't.
There wasn't. Let me check if you were correct. I had doubts, but you were correct. In number 4, weren't there two bathrooms and a toilet downstairs? You were totally correct. In number 5, there weren't any couch or chairs in that hotel room. Excellent job. Now exercise 1B. And I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to do it. Well, no, 3 minutes to go over this exercise. Order from 1 to 5 to make sentences. Here you have it in random order. So you have to put them in order so they make sense. 3 minutes from now.
Profe,
Tell me. Hello?
no, nada, es que pensé que sabía que había.
Ah, no, no, no. I'm here. I'm here. What happened is that I leave you 3 minutes.
Teacher,
Tell me.
what is the page?
Is 129. Grammar section. Is the green part in your book. You see, it looks like this. Unit number 6, grammar 126. Oh no, 29, 29. We are working on exercise 1B here. Time's up, time's up. Let's see the answers. Do you have the answer for number 1?
Hi.
Please.
There wasn't, there was not, there was not any furniture in her apartment.
Yeah, exactly. There wasn't any furniture in her apartment. Thank you. Number 2. Anybody? Number 2. Hello, hello.
There were no balloons at his birthday party.
Yeah, there were not balloons at his birthday party. Thank you. What about number 3? This one is shorter. Consequently easier.
Were there snacks on the table?
It's a question. Were there snacks on the table? Thank you. 4, anybody?
There was lemonade in the kitchen.
Thank you. That was correct. And number 5?
And there weren't any napkins on the table.
Exactly. There weren't any napkins on the table. Thank you. Now we can come back to 63. Page 63. Well, now we're done. We finished lesson 1. So it's time for moving to page 64. 64, 64, 64. Where were you last night? Where were you last night? Well, I was at home. I was working. Yeah, I remember that I was getting ready for today's classes and I was at home. What about you guys? Where were you last night?
In the bedroom.
In your bedroom.
I read.
Watching TV.
Okay.
I read manga online last night.
Okay. Excellent. And
I was
the rest?
sleeping.
You were sleeping. In your bedroom, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
I play video games in the bedroom.
Play video games.
You were playing video games. Funny. That was funny. I mean, it's so relaxing. And it helps you a lot.
Teacher. They watch Nintendo Direct.
Boy? Come again, please.
Teacher.
I
was listening music.
You were listening to music. That was great. Anybody else? Where were you last night? Were you somewhere else? Not at home, maybe? Did you go somewhere?
I eat pupusas.
Where? Where did you eat pupusas?
In the house.
In your house.
Grandma.
In your grandma's house.
Yes.
Okay. So then we're gonna go over the vocabulary related to potty or potty items. So they're very easy to recognize because I bet that you've been in parties many, many times. Birthday parties, most of them. And we have the items in here. But in your parties, you're not supposed to have those, right? This or that. Well, for you, no, because you're minors. But in regular parties, in regular birthday parties, there's a lot of booze. All right, now let's gonna in pairs, point the items to the picture. For example, well, you're supposed to point here, but I can see your fingers, I can see your faces, so but you will know exactly. Let me see. Do we have no, you have to listen. I is listening. That's why I found it kind of weird. Listen to Liz describe how to give a good party. You have to order the items from 1 to 12. These items. So you have to number them from 1 to 12 according to how they're mentioned. And we're gonna listen here.
Audio 6.6.
Can you listen? Can you listen, my friends?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
teacher.
Thank you.
Hello. My name's Liz Marshall, and I'm an events planner. Today, I want to talk to you about how to give a great party. Well, it all starts with the invitation. Send the invitations early, 3 weeks before the party, and include all the important information: where, when, what type of party. Now, what you need for the party. First, food and drinks. Well, for drinks, you need some Coke, maybe some homemade lemonade. And then you need some alcoholic drinks. I like to keep it simple, just wine and beer. You can have champagne, too, if it's a special celebration. For food, I recommend chips and 1 or 2 other snacks. Don't forget the plates, glasses, and napkins, too. If it's a birthday party, a cake is essential. Next, decorations. Again, keep it simple with balloons. You can decorate the house with candles, too. This gives a nice atmosphere. If you have a yard, why not have some fireworks, too? Everyone loves fireworks. Now, for entertainment. Music is essential for a good party. Make sure there's space for people to dance. Okay, so it's time to start planning. Have fun!
Okay, which one or which ones did you have a number 1?
Invitation.
Invitation.
Sorry. You said invitations. What about number 2?
Lemonade.
Number 3?
Beer.
4?
Wine.
Wine is 4. 5? What about number 5? Or is it wine number 5?
Snacks.
Okay, 6? Six, 6, 6.
Delays.
Okay, 7.
Napkins.
8.
Glaze.
9.
Candles.
10.
Balloons.
And the last one?
Cake.
Cake. Let me see. Let me verify the answers. Okay, balloons number 10, beer number 4, cake number 10, candles 11, fireworks 12, 7 glasses, invitations was number 1, lemonade number 2, napkins 8, plate 6, snacks number 5, and wine number 3. So you were right, you were correct. Now tell me, before we finish the class, what is the most important thing for you in a party? I mean, let's suppose that you're throwing a party. Is your birthday coming very soon and you're planning to have a huge funny, enormous, and entertaining party where you are gonna invite all of your friends to enjoy your special occasion with you. So, which things do you consider the most important for your party? Anybody voluntarily wants to share?
The cake and the music.
I think the
think.
snacks. Everybody, well, I go to the parties for the snacks and the food. I don't know.
You said a cake, music, and
teacher.
snacks. Balloons. Balloons.
Music.
Music. So have you ever considered to have a team party? I've been in team parties. The thematic most of the times is some Japanese motives. Have you ever considered to have a theme party and a specific theme for your party, or just to have a regular one? Have you ever been to a team party where the thematic is?
No.
No, never. I was invited last year to a theme party, and the theme was Japanese culture. So everything, balloons, decorations, everything was related to Japanese culture. That was kind of cool. I mean, you may have a lot of money to throw a party like that. But anyway, anything else? Anything else that you want to happen in your party? The most important thing you have mentioned music and food and snacks. What else? Also you mentioned balloons.
Cake.
Teacher.
Okay.
How do you say
Drinks.
invitados?
Guests. The
Bueno.
guests. Yeah, the guest. The gifts. Oh, but this is another story. Okay, thank you guys for being here and also for your participations. They are always, always appreciated. Thank you and have a nice day. See you until Friday.
Thank you, teacher. Good
Thank you,
afternoon.
Bye.
teacher.
Thank
Goodbye,
you.
teacher.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Teacher, thank you. Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye.